We're live, baby. What's up?
What's up, my dude?
We got Max Marshall in the house today. Is it? I wonder if it records that. It says Max Marshall right there.
Yeah, dude, that's my name.
Wait,
I,
what? What?
yeah, dude, we changed it. The beach has changed us, man. We've been here for like 6 days, 4 days, 5 days.
You and Max?
Yeah, dude, I'm Max now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy. For those we have artists formerly known as Ethansroom with us today. Ethan Fortenberry now goes by Max Marshall. Is that wait? No, for real. Are you at the beach with Max?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, no, I'm Ethan's room. I'm Ethan, but yeah, Max is actually inside right now.
Cool. Y'all are at the beach? What beach?
Gulf Shores, Alabama, dude. We're
Oh,
like right in the
nice.
middle of nowhere. We have this like little spot like 20 minutes out of town, and so we're just sitting by a literal swamp right now.
This is your spot?
Not my spot. It's my spot this week.
That's sick, man. I know you guys were thinking about going to LA for a trip, or like y'all
Dude,
were trying to plan some sort of quarantine trip.
yeah, dude, it was gonna be super fun. We were gonna go to LA for like it'd be at LA the same amount of time that we're here in Gulf Shores, but COVID got weird again, and LA re-shut down apparently
Mm.
back to phase one, and so we went ahead and refunded our tickets, and then decided to go down to Alabama.
Yeah, we can be a little more distant down there in the Gulf Shore.
So much more distant. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
that's cool. That's safe and Gulf Shore's rules. Have you ever played down there? You ever played down in like
No, dude.
Mobile or anything?
I was just about to ask if you have.
I've played in Mobile a couple times. It's a beautiful place. I've never been to Gulf Shores. That's where that's where Hangout is, right? I want to say.
Yeah, dude. Dude, the Hangout is crazy. Like they have like this like restaurant called the Hangout here, which is like right by where they hold the festival.
Yeah.
And it's like Chuck E. Cheese for people who are 21 and up. That place is crazy. There was like hundreds of people in there. None of them had a mask. It was whack.
Oh man.
Not to ruin
Wow.
someone's business real quick. I don't think we're gonna make a
Yeah.
big dent in their profits by saying that, but
Yeah.
it
Right.
was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that they're open means they don't care. I mean, what are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
yeah.
And there's enough people that don't care that they will probably do fine.
It's fine. Yeah,
Um.
it's totally fun. Dude,
Yeah.
I could see you hang out.
What'd you say?
I could so see you playing Hangout.
That would be sick, man. That would be the dream. I've never been, but I've heard it's just a total party, and you can literally just go to the beach or go hear music, and
Yeah, yeah. Simple as that.
that's cool, man. I want to see you at Hangout.
Yeah,
Dude. So okay, we have
that'd
a
be
lot to talk about. Number one,
your
most
thing. Your
important
thing.
thing, in case you know, to so that everybody hears it, is that you have a Kickstarter campaign you're doing right now.
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. We have 12 days left to get to the $10,200 mark, and
Wow,
as of right now, we're pretty much right on track.
that's
We're
great.
at about 50%. It's going good.
And how many days left? You said?
Uh, let me check. It's oh, so it's 12 days left, which is great for me.
That is a lot of days. This is
Yeah.
normally about, okay, I've done one Kickstarter and then like following friends like Ella and
Yeah,
Jack.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Um, you're like 12 days. This is about when it gets into the thick of it, when you start getting like a day goes by and there might be not as much. Although yesterday you raised over $1,000.
Yeah, dude. We raised $1,065 yesterday. But then today, I've gotten just like a little over 100. You know,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like anytime you get something that big in any capacity, like you're worried it's gonna be the last time you get that, and so it kind of
Mhm.
makes you like freak out. You know, but
Yeah,
we're just
yeah.
hanging out. It's okay.
Well, you've done it before, man. You've raised money to make music, and
Yeah, I've raised money before. Yeah, dude. Last time I did it all through Venmo too, and so that
wow.
was crazy.
That's actually really interesting. I'd like to talk to you about that because I don't know anyone else who's offered Venmo as a secondary way, because Kickstarter kind of incentivizes you to do all of your donations through Kickstarter to like, for a number of
Yeah.
reasons that like you think like a business advisor would be like, oh, it'd be good to not encourage Venmo so that you can like up the number of this or that. But
Yeah,
it seems like the Venmo thing has been really effective. I haven't met anyone else who does that. So, I mean, does
dude,
that
it's
work
super
pretty well?
effective. Yeah, dude. I initially, so for my last record, um, this was back when I was doing stuff like bare bones, but the record cost $2,400. And so
Wow.
I was like, should I even like do like a Kickstarter or something like that? Like I was like, I definitely don't have that. So like, I want to be able to pay Josh, who was working on the record at the time. And what happened was I was like, hey, I'm gonna launch a Kickstarter tomorrow, I think. Just Venmo me if you want to get ahead of the game, and I'll send you like a T-shirt or something like that. And then overnight, I had $1,000. And so I was
Wow.
like, wait,
Wow.
if I'm already 40% funded, why would I start a Kickstarter just to put that money into it and they take a percentage? And so
Right.
you ended
Yeah, they
up,
do. They take a pretty fat chunk. I mean, it's 8 to 10%, I believe, because there's a 5%
yeah,
transaction, and then there's another like 3 to 5 that they take, or something like that, I believe.
yeah. It's like
It's a
two
lot of
different
money.
numbers. I think altogether it's about 12%. Yeah, dude, that is a
Wow.
lot of money. And they tell you to like add that to your goal when you're making it so that you can be prepared for it, but still that feels like I don't know, it's a lot of money, man. I kind of ask for someone.
It is, and that's what I say. That's one of the downsides, I think, with using Kickstarter is that it becomes this like circle where you're like, well, if I need to fund all of the rewards I'm going to send out and take into
Yeah, dude.
account that Kickstarter is going to take 12%, all of a sudden you're asking for more money than you really needed to begin with, which can be
Yeah, yeah. The
frustrating.
perks can be dangerous too, man. Because I don't know. I've always kind of like dreamed of like making my own clothes and kind of dreamed of like I made a bobblehead during quarantine of myself and like that was like a potential
That's
merch
right,
idea.
man.
But
That's so cool.
dude,
Oh,
it's sick. It's sick. But
um,
yeah. Oh, go ahead.
well, I want to go through your. I'm gonna find your Kickstarter. Can we go through some of the rewards just for anyone listening? And
Dude,
I don't know.
let's go.
I'm interested because I just, it's always cool to see what somebody's doing on Kickstarter. Let's see. So you're at $4,823
Let's go,
uh,
baby.
out of 10,200, which is a very specific number. That's just exactly how much you need. That feels honest. So
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
Thanks, dude.
let's take a look at this. Where are the rewards on the website? Here
Dude.
we go. I found
Oh,
them.
there you go.
Okay, so $10 is the follower, early access to the record. You'll have the record in its entirety before anyone else. That's cool. So you
Yeah,
get like a download code, right?
yeah, dude. Little download code. You'll have it.
25 is the fan, early access to the record, Ethansroom T-shirt, a dope thanks guys sticker, and original artwork by Ethan slash a handwritten thank you note. Whoa. So okay, wait. What is a dope thanks guys? Is that something you already have, or is that something you've been thinking about?
No, I already have. So that's the thing is, I already have like all of my rewards. I already have those. Like, so I'm not having to front any of the cost for that.
Cool. That's
But
good.
yeah, dope things, guys. Is I used to be super bad on stage. I didn't really start getting comfortable until like a little under a year ago. And so after every song, I didn't know what to say, and so I just said dope things, guys. And then it kind of turned into like my catchphrase. And so I drew an outline on my head, and then just inside my head it says "dope, thanks, guys." And then it's kind of like an inside like Ethansroom fan type thing. Like if you've seen them, you know.
Yeah. If you're a roomie, is that what y'all are called? Is that what
Yeah,
is that
if
is that what
you're
we're
if you're
called?
a roommate, dude. Yeah, dude. Freeze, you're an official roommate.
I
Honored to
want
have
to
you
be,
in the house,
dude.
bro.
Let's go, man. So the Ethan's Room shirt, is that the one that I saw it when I was walking through Belmont area last night? Saw someone wearing an
Uh,
Ethan's Room shirt.
dude. Yes, it is. It is. It's I think Sean was wearing one yesterday. It might have been on Sean.
It was Sean. It was Sean. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That is a really cool shirt, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it.
It just stands out. Like as soon as he walked up, walked by, I was like, man, that whose shirt? Oh, it's Ethan's Room. Wow, of course. That's so sick. Um, all right, let's move up. Let's keep going. 50. The Stan. Stan, noun, an overzealous or obsessive fan of a particular celebrity. So that's us. We would be a Ethan's Room Stan. You get the record, the shirt, sticker. So this one throws in original voice memo of the record slash plus B-sides voice memos.
Yeah, dude.
So it's like the original demo of each song.
original theme of each song plus there's 11 on the record, and so plus 29 others.
Are you?
So you're getting like 40 songs. Yeah.
Whoa! No way.
Yeah. It's like at that point, it's kind of like special. I'm like super stoked to send those out too. I think it's my favorite perk outside of the last one, which we'll get to.
I gotta say, man, for $50, like, that is a incredibly valuable like set of things. Like throwing that in. If
Thanks,
I
dude.
like, if any artist I listen to is giving out like, wow, man, I would
Right?
like.
Wouldn't that
There's
be
so many bands I would
insane?
just kill to have, just like voice
Dude,
memos of them.
I don't even care if I don't like the band. Dude, if Smash Mouth was like, I want to give you 40 voice memos of our songs that we wrote before we recorded, I'd say, bet I will listen to all of them tonight,
Yeah,
Like,
for real. And it's also a cool thing to do because I just have so many voice memos that I like I can't get past the voice memo stage. And
yeah.
I just like kind of want people to hear them, but I don't know. So you've also just like found an outlet for that, which is sick.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't know. It's like releasing music in a really unofficial way, but it kind of gets it out of it like declutters your space like internally and like on your phone. So it's cool.
Yeah, right. I'm always interested in stuff like that because I feel like as musicians, in a very broad sense, like still cling to such old school ways of releasing music just because we
Yeah,
want to
man.
do what our parents did, like we want to do what our heroes did. And like,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to like, so when I think about deconstructing things like what it means to make an album or, I mean, I remember being 14 and I was like, I'll never release an EP. I was like, I hate EPs. I'm only going to put out albums as an artist. And now I've gone like 3 years of just putting out singles. Like I don't, like it's just a different world. Like, and so like
man,
putting
I
out
don't
voice
know.
memos too. Like that's cool.
It's cool to have opinions on how you should release music. It's really uncool to say how it should be done.
Right.
I think just like the only way to release music is just to release it. That's totally it. That's the only rule, get it out there.
Yeah, right. And I think making an album is a beautiful thing. Our friend Ella, who just came on the show last time, like she's put out this amazing album, but also like beautiful. Not putting out an album is cool too. Like it's just about doing whatever feels fresh and feels fresh to you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But
you have to write 1,000 songs before you put something out. Write 1,000. Do your thing.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what next guest, Jack Thompson. I think that is her approach. I think she's written 1,000 songs.
Wow.
So anyway, let's see. Let's keep rolling. That is so sick. That is inspiring. I'm gonna be talking about that for a while. Okay, the next one is all of that. It's $75 plus you get to co-write with Ethan / he'll write a song just for you. Well, so you can pick either one of those two.
Yeah, it's one of the two. No one gets both. You can pick one of the two though.
Wow, that's really cool. That's gonna be that's exciting. It doesn't cost you anything to make, but it's an incredibly valuable thing you're offering.
Yeah, well, it's like, I don't know. Everyone kind of wants a song about them.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
I like songs about me. I mean, I don't know. Everyone's like a little bit narcissistic.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I would love to have a song written about me. I think that's really cool. And also writing a song with you would be sick too. So, I mean, especially like if somebody's just a loyal roomie and what a cool opportunity. Oh,
it'd be fun.
That actually, I'm not just gassing you up. That gives me goosebumps. Like,
cool, man.
Just thinking about like getting to write a song with your hero. That's so cool. With someone you respect and listen to.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one actually does play into it. The roommate. This one is all of the above plus a private 30-minute set via FaceTime. What? So you're just gonna call up the homies and play like just an acoustic set solo?
Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That's cool. And then we spike $500. The homie, all of that plus 2 tickets to the album release show, plus a private house show within 300 miles of Nashville. Wow, so you'll just travel to someone's living room and play for them.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be super fun.
That would be super fun. It looks like 2 people have already done it too.
Dude, yeah. 2 people have done the 500.
You know who they are?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna have to go?
I think, if I'm remembering correctly, one is just a friend's mom. So I'm gonna play for a couple moms probably, and then I think the other
Fun.
one is just a dear friend of mine who always supports me in that capacity. So
That's cool, man.
it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
That's really sweet, dude. That is really sweet. That's gonna be awesome. There's still 30 people left if anybody wants that, and they live what's 300 miles? Like 4 or 5 hours away, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a
Nashville, Rome.
that's like 8 states, man. The Sam pledge $1,000. Sam is my best friend. Now you are too. This reward includes all the above, except for I'll go literally anywhere in the U.S. and if it's within 300 miles, I'll bring 2 openers. Whoa, that's crazy. Wait, and a date with Sam Lindsay himself?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, jump on that. Sam is a catch. Sam Lindsay, if you listen to this, bro, you're gonna find a lady for you one day, bro. And it could happen because of me right now.
Wow, that's really nice of him to offer his I don't know what the word would be.
His body, I don't know.
To offer himself for a romantic evening for Ethansroom. For
Handle
you.
it, baby.
Wow, that's really sweet. Are you gonna like serve the food? I feel like you'd have to like make it.
I think that would be so funny. Is if I like go through the hiring process if there's like one restaurant over the course of the next 2 months and be like, all right, tonight's the date. Like I'm working. And then after the day, I'll just walk out.
That would be awesome. You could walk out with him. And then it looks like we got one more. Okay, this is the last one. This is crazy. $10,000. I'll get a tattoo of your name with a heart around it on my body.
Dude, how sick that would be? Like,
oh
imagine
my
having
goodness.
like Terrence on the side of your bicep in a heart. It's like, what is that from? It's like, dude, I don't know who Terrence is, but he gave me $10,000, and so I
Yeah.
will honor him with my body.
Dude, I think that's really cool. So as you may or may not know, I did a Kickstarter back in 2017 when I put out Cosmic House, which is the last album I've done.
Great record.
And thank you, man. I appreciate that. And
Yeah.
I was like 3 days away from my deadline. I still needed I think I needed about $2,000, and I started to get some stuff, and all of a sudden, well, a few days before that. So one thing that I was doing with my Kickstarter was I would just message people. It's like, thanks for donating.
Yeah.
And this random guy had donated from Fort Smith, Arkansas that I didn't know. And he said, thanks for he said like, thank you for messaging me. And then I saw where he'd upped his donation like $20.
Wow.
And I thought that was cool. And then I just like kept giving updates to all my backers. And I was like, I don't know if we're going to get it, but we're getting close. And all of a sudden he just funded it. He just sent in the last like $1,000+.
Holy cow, man.
And I'd never met him, and his daughter went to Lipscomb with me, and we played in Fayetteville one time, and got to meet him, and it was just crazy. It was just so weird. I just couldn't imagine why he would do it. Like, he wasn't even really a fan. I think he was just like, his daughter had shared it, and he was like, oh, well, a friend of my daughter's, like,
yeah, dude,
I'll help her out. And it's just
crazy. I mean, obviously, I think he just like probably backed your character, man.
Yeah.
He just kind of saw that. It's like, hey, if I can do it, why not?
Right. Yeah. It was so touching. It was just
dude,
crying. I couldn't believe.
Yeah, dude. I've had moments like that before.
Yeah, dude. We were talking about you last night. Talking about Kickstarter and talking about how this isn't the first time you've asked for money, and we were talking about prayer, and we were talking about like manifesting, and it's like different spiritual ideas, and like if manifesting is a spiritual idea, and and like one thing that I was just saying about you that I really do believe is that I just think it's really cool, and it takes a lot of guts to do a Kickstarter. I felt nervous about doing it, but it's I don't know. It's a hard thing to do, and it is kind of like a manifesting thing. It's like you're stating what you need. You're putting it out there, and hoping that people will respond and like understand and help you. You know what I mean? And so often I don't ask for help because I'm just afraid to. But every time I do, people meet me there, and so I don't.
isn't that dope? Like, like you like if anything happens to you, and you know it's a certain type of humility not to ask for help.
Right.
It's another type of humility to ask for it when you need it. I don't know. I just think it's dope that like you and I both are blessed with like such communities that like, nah, you know, like I need help. I'm like losing my mind, and they're like, bet I'll lose it with you. And it's like, okay, great, thank you. I'm like,
Totally.
it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it is beautiful, and I get self conscious because I think that I should be like a smart businessman with my music, and that and I felt like when I was doing my Kickstarter that I was like it was because I had failed. Like I had other
Yeah,
friends who like work a job to raise money for an album, and I was like, am I just entitled? But I realized it's not that at all. It's like
yeah, man.
it's being completely honest about what you need, and you know if there's people out there who are willing to help you get there, then
Yeah,
like what a cool opportunity. Really, I mean, you make friends and fans just by asking. You know what I mean?
dude. Yes, yes. It's like, oh, like I was a part of that. Like a piece of my heart is now in that, and that's all I need. I don't know. It's cool. That's great.
Totally. Same thing with like touring. Like we can't afford hotels, so we stay with people.
Hmm.
And sometimes I'm like, man, even if we could afford hotels, you really allow somebody, and you just create a relationship with somebody when you stay on their couch, and they get to serve you, and it's something that they can offer, and it makes you just like so grateful for these people, and you build this bond that you never
Yeah,
forget. Like when somebody lets you sleep on their couch, and maybe they offer you breakfast or whatever it is,
dude.
like
Yes,
that's
yes.
changed the world.
Absolutely,
It's so
absolutely.
special, man.
Dude, sleepovers are something I'm never trying to get rid of as far as my life goes. You know,
Oh,
like
really?
even yeah, dude. Even when I can afford hotels, I'm gonna be like, do your parents like live in this town still? And like I want to get to know like this like long lost friend's parents. I think that'd be dope.
Totally,
With
totally,
the
dude.
parents.
It's also just crazy, like economically or like whatever the word would be. Just like when you ask for generosity, you get like you'll have a homie who literally gives you like their only bed, and they like sleep on a bean bag, you
Yeah,
know. And then you'll also have like your cousin's friends' parents who like host you in their like gated community, and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like every single night of like tour is a different you just it's different people with different types of generosity, and
yeah,
it's their hearts that like make make it so special, you know.
yeah, yeah. I think it's cool to look at like whenever you're staying at different people's houses, like the gist of it's the same. You're staying over, you're gonna wake up, and then you're gonna go. You know, that's kind of that's the very basic form of the itinerary. But you can always kind of tell what generosity looks like on different people's ends. I don't know, just
Mm,
like it's just nuts seeing like how different people are impacted by you and you by them based off of like each other's actions and feeding into that. And I don't know.
totally.
I just think about staying with like the leeches, which we've both done, and like
Oh my goodness, yeah.
it's always just like such a treat, you know. And there's a few homes that are always such a treat, but that's one of them for sure.
Yeah, that is a special treat, and you know it is not just because they live. I mean, their place is fun because they have a really nice place, and
Yeah,
it's like on a golf course, so it's bougie, and
yeah, yeah,
you sleep in a good bed. But you know, I wouldn't want. I've stayed in nice houses like that and never wanted to go
yeah,
back. But when it's the leeches, it's like like Leah's mom just is one of the sweetest people.
yeah.
Bob is too, but you know, like Leah's mom is just
That's up, Bob.
you know that she feels like spiritually convicted. You know,
Yeah,
she's like I'm a Christian. I read the Bible and it says that I should like help people. And she says like she's read that there are angels among us, and she's like, well, I just want to serve the people, and like you know, she understands what that means to like help the least of these, and it's
yeah,
just
man.
a really cool perspective. You know,
Yes, dude. Absolutely.
y'all have a
Yeah,
special relationship too with y'all's love of like what is it, banana bread?
yeah, bro. I make the best like I like. I have to calm down when I talk about it. I make the best banana bread. I make the best banana bread in the entire nation.
Really?
And I know that, dude, I know that for a fact. I will make you some and I'll bring it over and you can decide. But
I would
the only person who's ever
absolutely love
come,
that.
yeah, bro, only person who's ever come close is Renee Leach, though. I've said it was better like once or twice, and then I made some more, and then I realized that mine was still better. But she is next in line once my legacy ends. So
That's awesome, dude. My have this Tupperware container still that I like keep food in that has
yeah,
written in Sharpie because she just gave it to me to keep from like I don't know if it was like bread she gave us or I think she like, made us brownies and it has
yeah.
her name on it. It's like happy food from Renee and
Happy food, Renee.
I just thought that was so cute.
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Little love.
Dude. So you stayed there a little bit. How much touring have you done? How often do you get to tour?
Not a lot, dude. So I didn't start. I don't know how old you were whenever you started like songwriting or like starting to go down that path. It's different for everyone, I feel like. But
Totally.
I didn't write my first song until I was 18, and then
Wow.
afterwards, we like pretty much started touring like after I had like 3 songs, and then so we did that.
Wow, no
But,
way.
but like no, we didn't do like extreme stuff. Like we're not playing like over 100 shows a year or anything, but we would do like once every season. And then it slowed down for a couple years. I was just like in a super writing / like creation, like production mode, I guess. I just wasn't really thinking about touring at all.
Right,
And then
man.
this last year, I feel like I got to play the most I've ever played. But even then, I don't know. I probably played 20 shows a year, and that's it. So touring's not a big thing, but it's
Yeah,
something I want to be a bigger thing in the future.
totally. Well, you're the type of artist that I'm jealous of because I feel like your music sounds great in a venue, but then also like you can play in a living room with no PA and just an acoustic guitar.
Thanks,
And it's
dude.
like a treat for people. I'm always like telling Jordy that too. It's like
Yeah, dude.
that's
Yeah.
just so special. Like I don't get to do enough of that. I want to play living rooms. That's intimate.
Yeah. Living rooms are super fun. I will say this though, like, I mean, you've done like the full band thing for a lot longer than I have.
Yeah.
I didn't start doing a full band thing until the last like 5 shows that I had in Nashville before COVID happened. And so I don't know. I love playing full band shows. But I will
Yeah,
say this: I like full band shows a lot. I think they sound the best, and that's why I'm super into them. I think I sound the best at a full band show, but there is something so special about a living room, and like
it is.
that's the best. I don't know, like it really is the best. Even if it sounds like super bad that night, I'm still stoked it was in a living room.
Yeah, right. Dude, we're pretty flexible when we tour because it's so DIY still. That like
Yeah,
sometimes we bring an acoustic guitar and there were a couple shows in our last tour where it was just we were playing in a living room and having a
yeah,
full band play stripped back. It's
yeah,
amazing how much energy it actually gives you when you're restrained. You know what I mean?
yeah. Dude, I totally get that. It's almost like you're trying to like hold in stuff,
Yeah,
and because of that, you're like on edge, which gives you like even more adrenaline than you had before. It's a
totally.
yeah.
Dude, that's cool. Wait, so you wrote your first song when you were 18, which I guess in a Nashville world maybe feels like late in the game because there's like
Yeah.
you just know all those like middle schoolers who are like playing their
Well,
original songs or
I didn't
whatever.
start singing until I was 18 either. I just had
Really?
no, yeah, I mean, it was something like I would like hum stuff in my bedroom, but like, I don't know, whenever you get to Nashville, it's kind of like, I knew I wanted to play guitar at least, and that's kind of it. But yeah, whenever all your best friends like are writing songs, it's kind of captivating and contagious in a way.
Yeah. Dude, is that a dog barking?
No, dude, those are frogs.
What on earth? Those are crazy.
Yeah, is it super loud?
Um, yeah, it just started like I just started hearing something.
Yeah.
But not it's good.
Once it turns on, it doesn't turn off, dude. You're gonna be hearing that forever.
Well,
Before
we're
it's
good, man. We're good. So wait, where did you move from again? I can't remember.
Rome,
Rome,
Georgia.
Georgia. That's right.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up on a map, dude. I've never been to Rome.
Dude, honestly, I could so see you playing. Like, wait, let me think about this. Nah, dude, I couldn't see you playing there. Yeah, yeah. I've played there like as Ethansroom. I think, yeah, I think once. Just
What
because
the
I moved
heck?
to Atlanta pretty soon.
I've never been anywhere near this.
Never been to like Atlanta?
Um, yeah,
Atlanta?
for sure, Atlanta. But this is like
It's
This
like
isn't
an hour
even.
away.
It's not even the burbs of Atlanta. It's like,
Oh, dude, no, it's a small town.
yeah, right. Oh wow.
My high
I,
school was called Rome High School.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Um, what you born and raised there?
Yeah, dude. I was there for 18 years. Then moved away. And that was it. Great little
Cool.
spot. Great little spot, man. Yeah. It's got a lot of nature there. It's got a lot of hills. We would skate a lot growing up, and it's a great place to
Skateboard?
raise. Yeah, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
Great place.
your parents from there or what? How'd you end up
Yeah,
in
dude.
Rome?
Yeah. So, wow, this is kind of crazy. I think outside of my grandfather, I'm pretty sure everyone in my family up to like my great grandparents are from Rome.
Wow.
Or like Silver Creek or Somerville, but they're connected. They're like you wouldn't realize you're in a different town. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm like the first person to get out of there in 7 years.
You're doing it. Like you moved to Nashville to be a musician. Like that's
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
crazy, man.
it's cool. It's cool.
That's like a classic narrative, you know?
Yeah, dude. They should make a movie about me someday for sure.
I think they will. I think that they will or maybe they'll have a play that, the middle school does in Rome, Georgia.
Yes, dude. The Tales of Ethan Fortenberry.
That would be sick. Oh, dude, when you said it like that, that Fortenberry has never sounded better than the Tales of
Dude,
Ethan Fortenberry.
that would be a great. I feel like if I was like a rapper, but not like a cool one. Like if I was Logic, that would be the
Hmm.
name of my record, The Tales of Ethan Fortenberry. That's for sure what it would be.
Dude, that would be cool. How much music have you put out? What's your discography?
I put out an EP called Island EP, freshman year of college, and then afterwards I put out one called Songs for Sadie,
That's right.
another 4-song EP, and then I did Two From, which is a 7-track, and then I put out Ethan's Room, yeah, my
Ethan's Room
self-titled.
2020, yeah.
And then after that, I put out a single called End of the World. And so that's kind of it. But I took Island EP off just because I wasn't like proud of those anymore.
Dude,
And so
this is fat.
I feel good about it. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of like I have to keep on releasing stuff or I'd fucking going crazy kind of.
Yeah, right. That makes sense. Your albums look so good next to each other.
Thanks,
You
dude.
definitely got a really good aesthetic. You always have. Um, it's really cool.
Dude,
Yes,
so
into the world.
your
That's right.
outfit right now,
Oh, what's that? My like the singles I've been putting out.
Nah, dude. I mean, yeah, those. But I'm like, look at like your aesthetic right now, bro. You look stupid
Cool.
cute.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
dude.
I appreciate you saying that, man. This is my favorite shirt. I got stopped by a cop last night, and the cop told me he liked my shirt, and
Cool.
nice icebreaker. So, um,
Nice guy.
yeah, he asked me if my van was stolen. I was like, even if I
Oh,
had stolen it, why would I say yes?
yeah. It's just like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I copped this. Yeah. Anyway, so wow, so you started making music at 18, but you put out a ton of music, which it's actually just crazy to think about. I love your you have a song called Space Theme Sheets, which is I
Oh,
thought
dude. Yeah.
I thought really cool, really like relatable. And with the album cover, with those are the actual sheets, right? That you.
The ones, dude. Yeah, those are the ones I had for my first like. No, not my first. Yeah. So when I was 7, I asked for a space themed bedroom, and those came with it. And so,
That's cool.
yeah, yeah,
You also a part of the Ethan's Room aesthetic is mom and dad.
yeah, dude. Kind of is, I guess. Which
I
is like a
feel like
weird
it
thing.
is.
I've never. It's never been said out loud before, but like, me saw my reaction, like, pretty immediate. Yeah, I love my mom and my dad. Dude, check this out. Got my dad tattoo, and
Oh,
I've got
dad, yeah.
my mom tattoo.
Oh, right there, mom. Yeah.
I did. A lot of people think it says wow because it does to everyone else, but whenever I look at it, I can read it and it says mom.
Yeah, which it should be for you, right? I mean,
Yeah, dude, exactly. There you go.
yeah, I totally agree. So, what is the like new album that you're working on in comparison to like all this music you have, man? Like, what is, and I guess even if you want to dig deeper, like, has everything you've put out like slowly moved towards something, or do you feel like you're more every album's different, or I don't know?
Yeah, I think a lot of my choices recently, as far as like strictly creative, strictly music oriented things go, has it shifts a lot with like who I'm listening to, as it does with anyone. But I've
Yeah.
always kind of worked towards this one sound that I've never quite gotten right. Everything I've released thus far, whenever that comes out, at that point, I like 100% wholeheartedly believe that's the best thing that I have out yet.
That's awesome, man.
Like nothing will ever top what I had just put out. Otherwise, I wouldn't put it out.
Yeah.
But I also think I haven't gotten to where Ethansroom sound is yet. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's I don't know, it's kind of like chasing God. You know,
Yeah.
like you're never gonna get there until you get there, and like that's it. And so
Yeah.
with my music, I'm just like kind of forever chasing this one sound, and that's kind of the beauty in keeping on creating stuff is it's always gonna be one step closer at least.
Yeah, right. Who this new album is it? Who's like helping out with it? Is there a certain person picked out for mixing and mastering and engineering and all that?
Yeah, so Josh,
Josh Warren.
yeah, dude. So we're working together again on this record.
Let's go, dude. He's amazing.
He's so good, dude. He's so good. Honest to God, one of my favorite mix engineers in Nashville. One of the best producers in Nashville, hands down too. But yeah, we're doing an 11-track record, and he's mixing it and producing, and I'm co-producing a lot of it. And then for mastering, we're using Tone Deaf, and then for everything else, we're just figuring out the homie, dude. Everyone in Nashville knows who Tone Deaf is.
Tone Deaf swags out right from the name to the list of amazing artists he's worked with. Like,
yeah, dude. I feel like he just like he like found like his pocket of people, and like we just happen to know all of them, and it rocks.
Yeah. Has Hank worked with him, right? Hank Compton.
Yeah, dude. Hank, Charlie, Kristen, Gatlin.
Yeah, for real. He is kind of like. That's like one of those things you are gonna find out later, like in the history books. They'll be like, someone you know about Tone Deaf, like, no, like, dude, he's the guy who did Ethansroom and Bristol and Gatlin, and you're like, oh, no way, you know.
I had no idea he did all those.
Seriously, he's got a really cool sound, and like, man, he seems like a really cool dude. I've never met him, but I hope to one day.
Dude, total sweetheart, absolute sweetheart.
Yeah, that's cool. That's is he our age?
No, dude, he I think he's. I don't want him to hear this and me think he's like really old, so I'm gonna say he's a solid 41.
Cool, man. Oh, so he's a little bit older. So is he feel like kind of a mentor? Older to us, I mean, you know.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's a mentor at all. I don't know him like in that capacity. Really. Yeah. I just whenever I listen to like for my friends' tracks, I feel like I've always like found my producer, which has been Josh past records. Like I don't want to work with anybody else, but I feel like a mastering engineer is like the next thing. And I think with last record, because Tone mastered the last record also.
Wow.
But I don't know. I'm just using the same team again, just a new batch of songs and
that's sick, dude. You know, when you mentioned Josh, I threw a party for both of y'all, a birthday party for both of y'all.
Yes, dude.
I forgot about that. That was like
crazy. That was crazy, bro.
That was a really fun night. I remember I did that because you and Josh Warren, and this is, I think, a good thing to talk about on the record here, are just two people that kept being in my feed, kept being in my life. Just like, you know, I'd go to a show or like I'd get on Instagram. Yeah. It's just Ethansroom. And then Josh, I remember I literally didn't even know Josh's name. I just posted a picture of him. I screenshotted his picture and put on my screen and said, who is this guy?
You have no idea how vivid that image in my head is. Is someone saying, who is this guy? Invite him over to my house tonight. I'm throwing him a party. Like, yeah. No, and that was like one of the best nights ever. It was awesome, dude.
It was a really awesome night. I wanted to I've been trying, I guess, for over a year now to like switch whenever I see someone who I think is really cool.
Yeah.
To not like get jealous, but instead to just be like completely transparently just like enamored by how cool they are. And I felt that about you two. I was just like, it's so dope. I just want to meet them. So I'll just throw a party and maybe they'll come. They'll dedicate it to them. So I'm glad y'all came.
What if that's how we approach like dating? We're like, I'm just enamored by this girl. I'm gonna throw her a surprise party, and then, but only invite my friends.
That would be crazy. Well, to be fair, oh wait, no, I guess you're right. You guys didn't know it was y'all's party. You just
No,
knew that I
dude.
was inviting you.
Yeah, we thought you were just having a party at the house, and then there's a cake. It had candles, and everyone sang happy birthday, even though it was like the opposite of both of our birthdays. It was perfect. It was the perfect anti-party.
That's awesome, man. That is so cool. That was really special, and I feel like I've been always trying to be. I've always wanted to get to know you too, and there's just a whole like world of people that I realized right when I like was probably a junior in high school that like went to Belmont, and me and Grant and Sam and a lot of our homies went to Lipscomb, and
Yeah.
which for those listening who don't know, there's literally are down the boulevard. Both schools are on Belmont Boulevard, and you can walk to and from if you wanted to. It's like a mile or something.
Yeah.
And so I'd always wanted to meet y'all. I just felt like there were so many interesting musicians, and I don't know how all of you guys met or if you see it the same way, but I've always felt like there's something really special going on with your friend group. You know what I mean?
Dude, that makes me super happy just because like those are my best friends, and also they're my best friends, and so yeah, there's something really special about everyone that's in my squad.
Yeah,
And
for real.
That's why we're friends, man. I know.
I guess it just happens. Like in college, you guys just kind of found each other, and
Dude, it is an entire. It is a crazy thing. Like, okay, so like for example, it's like I could like go forever about it, but it's like for example, I went to Belmont for one semester and that's it, and then
really
afterwards, yeah, dude, I only went to Belmont in 2015 for a semester, and then afterwards
no
I went to MTSU for 2.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so just crazy. I've been through it all. So I met I was roommates with Max. Max was my freshman year roommate. And then on the same hall, in the same dorm, Alberto Seawald?
Yes, I think so. He mixes, right?
He's friends with Bryce.
Yeah. Totally.
But so like it was me, and then so him and Jack Fincleaf were roommates. Me and Max were roommates. Xander Hawley and Hunt Pennington were roommates, and just like so like everyone. Sam lived two floors below me. We all were in the same dorm and just like became like super good homies. And then we met Gigi that same year because Gigi's mom took Hunt's dad to prom, and that's how they knew each other. And then from Gigi we met like Josie and Kate, and from there we met Gatlin and Leah and like other people. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Dude, I'm so glad I just got a record of you saying all that. Somebody's going to look back and disbelieve and archive this in like 50 years, bro.
Dude.
That is absolutely crazy. I have so much love for all of y'all. That's so cool. So I had no idea you went to MTSU. You only went to Belmont for a semester. Sometimes I kind of feel like that's all you needed. When I went to Lipscomb, I was determined not to finish. And I dropped out junior year, but I thought I was going to drop out because I was going to have to. Like in my head, I was going to get some offer and be like, oh, well, Cage Elephant wants me to open for them. So,
dude, 100% same.
And then it just, I think junior year, I realized, wait, that's just not going to happen. I'm just going to I need to drop out to make my own destiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the distinction there? It's just like nothing was actually going to like the big opportunities. I mean, maybe some people get big opportunities, but
for sure.
It seems like so much. I've learned so much more that it's just about like waking up every day and taking a step.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's entirely what's about me. Yeah, like dude, like sometimes like the big opportunity comes like sooner for some people. It's like you should like be championing those people. Like I'm
true.
so happy for you. Like, let's go.
Totally.
It's gonna happen to us all if we have that mentality. And so, yeah, dude, I ended up dropping out around junior year too. School wasn't the thing at the moment. Wasn't the most pressing matter, and then kind of said dunzo.
Yeah, right. It kind of, you feel like Belmont accomplished all it needed to in one semester.
Dude, that semester low key was like, it was beautiful. It was great. I met my best friends ever, but it was really hard, dude. I was like going through some like pretty poor mental health stuff, and also just like I was paying for Belmont by myself, and so I left because I had to, because I was like out of money.
Oh wow.
But then I,
Dude,
but
you're
then I,
trying to pay. You were paying for Belmont by yourself, man.
yeah, dude, I paid for all my college by myself, and so
That's really
just kinda,
respectful, man. Belmont is an expensive place to be.
yeah, dude. I even with scholarships, like I had a scholarship for guitar stuff, and even with that, it was $12,000 for the semester, which is
Wow.
crazy. Yeah.
You get in your head that school is just expensive, but then when you actually think about it, like when you really, really think about it, and you're like, I'm a musician, like doing
Yes.
music, and you think about how much money that is. That's just crazy,
Yeah. Yeah.
man. Well, that's cool that you went, and like, do you think that, no disrespect to your hometown, but do you think that like just leaving Rome was the move, that was the step you needed to take to just get to
Yeah, man.
Nashville?
I don't know. I don't want to say like I've always been like the black sheep, because I feel like when you say you're the black sheep, that automatically like means that you like got bullied or were like just not like favored. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I don't want to say it out of like that mindset, but like I don't know. I'm just kind of different or whatever. Um, which is
right.
it's kind of like a TikTok right now. People are always like, I'm so quirky, but like
Yeah,
I really
right.
was. I was kind of quirky, dude. And so I was like, I'm just gonna get out of here. You know, all my friends were going to UGA or like West Georgia or places like that. I was like, those schools. Like I've been to UGA for football games, and like I don't think it's pretty. I think UGA is
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it's a party town. I didn't want to do that because I'd already kind of partied and gotten in trouble in high school a little bit, and so
Hmm.
I just wanted something fresh. Wanted to come to Nashville, and I also just like a push in my heart, like I was supposed to go there, and so I only applied to one school, then I went to it, and that was kind of my mindset.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's cool.
Manifest it.
Do you still love it here in Nashville?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. As far as I know right now, um, I'll be here for. I'll be here. You know.
That's what's up, man. What about
Yeah.
are you still at Dozen? Is that where you're working?
Yeah, dude. I'm still at the
What's it called?
bakery. I've been there for 2.5 years now. It rocks. It absolutely rocks.
Dude, straight up seems like one of the best jobs. I know I even asked you there's a season when I was asking you if y'all would hire me because I visited you a couple times, and I don't know if
Yeah.
it's just the natural lighting, like literally just the room itself just feels so good. And then it's like everyone who's in there feels like they're in Nashville's like secret best place. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
yeah. I miss it being open so much. I don't know, dude. Like, also our customers, like, I mean, every service industry like has its every service industry job like has its downsides, and there's always going to be like that one douchebag that comes in and then tries to ruin things for everyone. But
Yeah.
like Dozens clientele, the people that come in there are super dope. Like, dude, there's this one lady who calls me Smiley, and we're doing pre-orders only right now. And she always writes. She knows my full name, and so she'll always write in whenever on her pre-orders. Make sure you tell William Ethan Fortenberry that we miss his smile. And it's just like, dude, like those were my customers, and it's so sick.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is sick. That's cool that you found a job that you dig, like even like service industry, like, meaning
Yeah.
like not something that's in your music industry, but it's like something that's helping pay the bills in a sense, but also is able to like give you life at all. That's like a huge win, I feel like.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I had some pretty like shitty jobs for a good minute, and like I found Dozen like at the perfect time in my life when I was growing a lot, and I was like, oh, this is like ordained. Like I love this place, and so
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Cool, man. That's awesome. I'm so glad you've got it locked in. You think you'll still keep working there for a while too?
yeah, man. I've said for the past like year, like I know for sure, like I feel I don't think it's like cocky to say like I'm onto something, um, but I do think I am onto something. Just to kind of channel like a little bit of like Kanye energy really quick,
Dragon
like.
energy, as he calls it.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I have some dragon energy right now. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be a dozen for a little bit, I think, until something works out.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens, man. Yeah.
Dude, the dragon energy is real, and it's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like, there really is something to. I remember having a conversation in 2016 with Zach Z Swan, and I was like,
Yeah, man.
we were talking about artists we knew who were like kept talking about how good, like not even in a cocky way, but they were just there was like, oh,
Yeah.
things are going really well for me, and then it was like when they said that, it's like I believed that, and then in turn wanted to like help them succeed. I don't know, like it's a fine
Okay.
line because it's like, there's obviously like ego and there's something wrong or there's like pride and there's all these ideas, but like there is something just totally healthy and like
Yeah.
good about taking yourself seriously, respecting yourself, and like putting out there what you want and achieving it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I feel like in conversation, like your victories deserve as much attention as like your lows that you have. But
Right.
I feel like we only talk about the lows because we're scared to talk highly of ourselves. And I think
Yeah.
that's so backwards. Like, no, like gas yourself up. Like you did something really cool.
Yeah, totally. I totally agree. I find myself talking about the downsides of touring all the time, and I love touring.
Yeah.
Like touring is
That's the
my
thing. Yeah,
dream.
you love touring more than anyone. Like don't focus so much on that. You know better. Like
Yeah,
that's not how you
right.
do it.
It's just that I get nervous that I love it so much that I'm like, what if I just am like, oh, I love touring. And people are like, well, I want to tour. Like I don't appreciate you rubbing it in my face. So I'm like, oh, it's actually hard. Like I get tired and I eat too much fast food. And I'm like, what? I don't care about those things. I
Yeah, dude.
my whole life.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all right. I don't know why. That's something I think I've been working. That's a 2020 thing for me. I've just been trying to like realize what it means to like believe in yourself and kind of like the talents, like the story of the talents. Like
Yeah.
using your talent and to like multiply its fruit.
Yeah, dude.
They make a difference.
Well, dude, I feel like you're doing that right now. Like whenever because I was typing in before we got on here today, I was like, oh, like which account does he like do this on? And it's dope that I had to ask which account because you have like these different creative endeavors, whether it's like purely comedic, purely artistic, or purely somewhere in the middle, and like you have an outlet for all those. And so,
Yeah.
kudos to you, man. Like gas
Thank you,
yourself
man.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Um, with quarantine, I've had to get creative. Being
Yeah.
such a tour oriented person, that's just
Dude, I
totally
didn't
gone.
even think about that. Yeah, you're like stuck inside, man.
I am. It's some days, there's a part of me that like wakes up and is just like, I don't like to like dwell in it, how bad it just,
Yeah.
how unfortunate it is. But sometimes I do just take a deep breath and I'm like, man, I really, really miss touring. Like
Yeah.
it is really devastating because that's my favorite thing and it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Absolutely, man.
but at the same time, like I try not to dwell in it, try to focus on like doing stuff like this. Like I've found a bunch of new outlets and like
Yeah.
things that I would have never pushed myself to do, through this.
Dude, like, would you have done this podcast? Or had you been like thinking about this one?
I'd been thinking about it for years and I had never done it. You know what I mean? It cut because I was too
There you
busy.
go.
So
Yeah.
have you has your life changed a lot with quarantine or like have you picked up new things or does it feel pretty
Yeah, man.
consistent?
Yeah. I think honestly, like all levels, it's almost like a video game. Like my stamina has increased, my agility. But like no, in all honesty, like I feel like it's been nothing but up. Um I
Cool.
had, I had like a few like habits or like mindsets I had to get out of. And like I feel like I'm pretty much like pushed those away and like not in a way that's like repressive. Just
Hmm.
like nah, I'm just not bothered by those things anymore. And then like I started going to the gym again, which has felt amazing because I was pretty out of shape for a while.
Yeah.
And also I'm like recording a record, and so
Yeah,
I'm
right. That rules.
doing everything I love, and so it's really good, man. I think it's been really good for me. It's taught me how to slow down, and I don't know, even like faith stuff. I feel like it's gone like up too. So I don't know, super
That's
stoked about where
cool.
I'm at.
Yeah. Dude, the some of the rock star connotations are just like the classic rock star who just like does drugs, drinks a lot, lives, this is
Yeah,
party lifestyle. I saw an interview with Dawes one time, and they were like, that's kind of over. They were like, us when we talk to other bands, we're just trading different tips on how to like eat healthier. And I think
dude, I
that's
think I've
true.
seen that. Yeah,
For sure.
yeah,
Like the fact that you're going to the gym and that's like maybe helping you write songs is like that's really true. Like
yeah,
I
dude.
started running and I feel a lot better than I did before then.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like literally boosting different neurotransmitters in your head that are normally stuck at like a low, but because of you working out, you are happier, and that is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, totally. That's cool. That's really awesome that you're doing that. Is the new album like cohesively about anything specific or that you've gone
Yeah,
through, or is
man.
it got a theme?
Yeah. So, compared to the last record was um, kind of tracking with my fear of growing up and like fear of change. And like, I kind of had like a little mental breakdown, in the midst of right before I started writing the record and right in the middle of writing that record. But then like I got some help. I went to counseling and got, prescribed the medicine because medicine is super sick and everyone should take it if they feel inclined to.
Okay.
But also, I don't know. So that record is about growing up. But then this next one is kind of going back to like some older motifs that like I used to visit a lot in my writing, and it's more about love, and just kind of like learning how to love and how not to love. You know,
Mm,
things you should say and like things like that you shouldn't say, and but also realizing like, hey, like I cannot help you. Only you can like help yourself. And so just like a bunch of different themes like that. So it's called A Year and Then Some. It's about my last year and then some, and that's it.
that's the name of the album?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I'm stoked about it.
Dude, I wish that they had taught me in youth group or like middle school, like how to have good relationships with my, like romantically or just like with my friends
Dude,
more.
I feel like yeah, dude, because I feel like in youth group, you were raised in church, right?
I was, yeah.
Okay, cool. Were you raised Baptist?
No, I was raised in the Church of Christ. My granddad was a preacher at the Antioch Church of Christ, and
Gotcha,
graduated
gotcha.
there.
And I mean, I feel like they're both like on the stricter side of things,
Totally,
or,
totally.
or especially in the South. And so I feel like their main thing is like, you know, don't watch porn, and that's all you know about girls.
Mm,
Is don't do that. And like, I
yes.
don't know, like that means that the only, and thank God I had good parents. But like, what if I had bad parents? That means the only thing I would know about women is not to watch them on a screen and not to be like dad, or vice versa, And like that's
Yeah.
like, that's just like crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. They're so like, I never thought that I would be the age I am and still just feel like I have no idea what I'm doing in relationships,
Yeah,
Like I just still feel like I'm
yeah,
like a child learning. Like I don't know. I have a lot of respect for my friends who get married young because I just feel like I'm still miles away from knowing
yeah.
how to like do any of that.
I mean, at the same time, though, you got to give yourself some grace. Like, I mean, I bet you feel closer than you did like a year ago. Like, I feel closer than I did a year ago to understanding what a healthy relationship looks like. But,
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to be until you get in one that you know what it looks like.
that's true. I've actually learned a lot from my sister. She just finished her marriage and family therapy like grad degree,
Dude,
and it's sick. She's taught me a lot about like what it
that's to
means
her.
to.
That's it.
Yeah, it is really sick. Like she's taught me a lot about like the idea of like boundaries, just what it means to like respect yourself and you know
Yeah.
not carry other people's
Those
weight.
are
Like
hard. Those are hard with anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, boundaries are even hard to set. Like if you're on stage and you miss like one lyric, like boundaries, like don't be too hard on yourself. Like
Yeah,
how
right.
many words are in songs, or just like boundaries. You didn't eat well today. Totally cool. Do it tomorrow. You know.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Also that too, like waking up and just being like, today's a new day. Like every
Yeah.
as Arlie, the band Arlie, they all say
Love them.
every moment is a new dawn. Like
Cool.
as soon as you realize you've messed up, like that's immediately when you can like turn the corner.
Yeah, dude. In the words of John Foreman, every breath is a second chance, bro.
Did he say that?
Same idea. Yeah. He said it like I don't know. It's off of one of those like EPs that like every like coffee shop boy in 2009 used to listen to.
Oh yeah, dude. I love spring. That's my jam.
God, dude, it's so good. It's so good.
He's my
Dude,
sister's
how
hero.
how loud are the frogs?
They're getting loud again. They're not always loud though. They've been gone for like most of the
Oh,
year
dude,
being.
they've been really respectful. They've been really cool and like nice. All right, hey,
They're gone. They just
hey,
stopped.
stop.
Did that actually work, you think?
Tell them who's.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I think so.
So you're just here with
Yeah,
Max,
dude, pretty
right?
authoritative.
Just you two?
Nah, dude, it's me. I should have elaborated. It's me, Max, Sam, who you have the opportunity to take on a date right now if you give me
Wow,
$1,000,
that's right.
and
That's not a lot of money,
Garrett
dude, for a
and
date.
Garrett Tomlinson. No, dude, $1,000. That's how much I spend every day to go on.
Wait, Garrett, who's Garrett Tomlinson? I don't think I've met him.
I don't think you have. He's now one of my best friends, but he's from Birmingham. He had some ties here whenever he first moved down, and he's just a number one homie now. Groomsman status, bro.
Dude, that's sick, man. That's cool.
Yeah,
Wait, so who do you live with? Some of these homies?
yeah. I live with. I mean, I technically live with Max. Max is over at the house like 3 or 4 days a week, and then Sam, Garrett, and then our buddy Eli lives with us too.
Cool, that's awesome.
I
Wow,
don't
that's
think
a
you
nice
know.
crew.
I don't honestly. I'm not even sure if you know. Yeah. Have you met Sam?
Yes, a couple times, but
Sweet dude.
I'd like to know him more. I believe, unless if I'm thinking about the right person.
Yeah. Invite him on the show. He'll talk to you about appraisals.
That would be sick. That would be sick. I'm trying to talk to.
So funny.
I'll talk to anybody about anything. I'm really. This has been really fun for me. It's been good to get to talk to you. I know you're on vacation. I probably shouldn't hold you much longer, but is there anything else that we wanted to talk about, or anything else you want to say about, especially about like the new music or anything you wanted to share?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Expect banjos. Expect trumpets. Expect BGVs.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Expect cello. Expect the unexpected, because this record's going to rock your socks off. It's great. I'm super stoked about it.
Wow, that's really high, man. And the turnaround is like pretty quick, I believe. Am I reading this right?
Yeah, dude. So we started recording for this record before the last record was out, and so we started recording in January, and the record came out in February, and then this one will come out hopefully. I'm still working on like dates and stuff like that, but I want to say the full thing will be out by I don't know, mid 2021 probably.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. Oh, so I see. So it says estimated delivery. So you're gonna send out like the shirts and stuff pretty soon, but then.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, pretty soon. I mean, after the fundraiser is over, I don't know. I just want to get the stuff out there and like let people kind of dive in. I won't send the record out until it's perfect, but I'll be happy to send out the voice memos and stuff like that, ASAP. I think that'd be really cool to have people learn the songs before they're out.
I think that'd be awesome too. And if who knows what the world holds, but if you ever get to play a show in Nashville sometime, it'd be awesome.
It'd be sick, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, cool, man. I'm excited for you. I hope everybody who is watching this feels compelled. They can Venmo you too, which, as we were talking about, which is just what's your Venmo? Do you want to give that out real quick?
Yeah, dude. So it's gonna be at Ethan ETHAN dash Fortenberry. And that's FORTENBERRY.
Fort E.N. Berry.
There you go.
Easy enough. 12 days left. I can't wait to hear it. I wish you all the best with it. I appreciate you coming on and talking about it some. I think there are a lot of people who, hopefully there's a lot of new listeners who will get a chance. You've already got a lot of good music out there, so they can get
dude, I can't
primed and ready. So
can't wait to see who comes with you on this journey next, man. This is cool. Dude, I didn't realize how much I missed you. This has been great talking to you.
I've missed you too, man. Who else should I bring on the show? Who else should I talk to?
Dude, who you should talk to, honestly, I think it'd be really cool. Jack Van Cleef. He's super quiet. He's been working on a record for over a year, and rightfully so, because it is masterful.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
I would love to talk about it. I'll hit him up. That'd be sick. He's one of the coolest, literally just coolest dudes. Whenever I walk into like greenhouse or something, I'm like, oh, is there a famous person here? I'm like, oh, no, we know that guy. That's Jack.
It's so funny. Yes, bro. He gives off that energy for sure.
He does. He's got swagger, and he's a really, really nice dude too. So I'll hit him up, and hopefully we'll have you back maybe when the album comes out, or just sometime, and we can catch back up and see what's fresh. So
sounds great, man. Hey, hope to see you in person soon. All right.
See you in person. Enjoy the rest of your vacation in Gulf Shores, man.
I did. Peace. I'll see you.
Yeah, peace out, man. Bye-bye.